Good morning, guys. Welcome to MLB Daily Picks with Tanner Kern. It is April 7th, 2021. It's a Friday. Happy Friday. How we doing? We're going to win some money today. Send us into the weekend right. So before we get into that, though, remember to subscribe to the Sports 2.0 Network. Got a lot of great content on there. If you're a Patriots fan, head over there. Check out my Patriots draft analysis. Also got some stuff on the Baltimore Orioles. John Means' no-hitter. Should it be a perfect game? Should the MLB make a rule change? So that's the latest stuff. Subscribe so you never miss a video. Let's get into the slate today. We're 246 and 218 on the season. Not a great day yesterday, 4-6. First day under 500 in a while. So, very disappointing, but what are you going to do? It's baseball, 4-6. We only gave 2 back. We were 30 games over 500 heading into yesterday. Now we're 28 games over 500. So let's keep it rolling. Pirates versus Cubs to start off. Trevor Cahill versus Zach Davies. I like the Cubs in this game. The Cubs are coming off a good series win over the Dodgers. Series sweep over the Dodgers. I should rephrase my statement. The Cubs are rolling. Zach Davies, not the best pitcher, has not been good this year. But if he's going to give up home runs, which he has done a lot of, it's probably not going to be to the Pittsburgh Pirates. Trevor Cahill has been much better than Zach Davies, but I like the Cubs in this game. You got the Red Sox and the O's. Eduardo Rodriguez going against Matt Harvey. The Matt Harvey revenge tour is in full effect right now. The Matt Harvey revenge tour is in full effect. This guy seems to be winning games left and right. I mean, if you would ask me, is Matt Harvey going to be 3-1 after 5 weeks of baseball, I would have said you were crazy. I wouldn't think he even have a job. But he is 3-1 right now. Matt Harvey is back, but I'm still going to go with the Red Sox today. They're a better team. They struggled with the Rangers this past weekend or this past week, but I still like the Red Sox over the O's. Nats and Yankees. Patrick Corbin versus Jameson Taillon, a little interleague matchup. Gotta love interleague play. Go with the Yankees in this game. Yankees are rolling. I know they got beat by the Astros, but the bats seem to be working a little bit better. Giancarlo Stanton's back. Aaron Judge is hitting well. Taillon's been good. Corbin has been horrendous, so go with the Yankees. Nationals have not been able to hit the ball either, which is a good sign for Jameson Taillon today. Reds, Indians, Wade Miley versus Zach Plesac. I like the Reds in this game. The Reds they're a pesky team. Wade Miley's been very good. Zach Plesac hasn't been bad either. But the Indians, just the inconsistency with the bats in their hands is what scares me a little bit. If Shane Bieber was going, I would pick the Indians in a minute. But Plesac's definitely not Shane Bieber, so I'm going to go with the Reds. Then you got the Diamondbacks and the Mets. Is there any question? I got my Mets shirt on. It's not even Jacob deGrom Day, and I got my Mets shirt on. I'm going with the Mets in this game. Zach Gallen, if the Diamondbacks are going to beat the Mets, it's going to be when Zach Gallen's on the mound. But I still think the Mets have the advantage. They got Peterson going. They got a surging offense. Francisco Lindor actually got a hit yesterday, I believe. Actually got a hit. He's back, maybe. But Mets are in good shape right now. They seem to be having a little offensive surge since they fired their hitting coach, which is surprising. And then you got the Twins and the Tigers. Matt Shoemaker versus Tarek Skubal. Twins, they're a better team, not by much, but the Twins have a more talented roster. I'm going to go with the Twins in this game. Then you got the Brew Crew and the Marlins. Taylor Rogers going for the Marlins. I like Taylor Rogers a lot. Marlins seem to be figuring it out with the bats in their hands as well. So I'm going to pick them today against the Brew Crew. The Brew Crew has been very disappointing offensively as of late. So I'm going to go with the Marlins. Then you got the Phillies and the Braves. Both these teams are very hot right now. Charlie Morton's pitching for the Braves against Zach Eflin. Eflin has been better than Morton this year, so we got to keep that in mind. But the Braves are the best team in the National League East. On paper, with their roster, they are the best team in the National League East. I know it's not showing in the standings right now, but the Braves are on the up and up. Mark my words. I'm rolling with the Braves today. Phillies still don't have Bryce Harper in the lineup, which is a little concerning for them, but they need a healthy Bryce Harper who's dominating at the plate to beat the Braves on a consistent basis, so I'm going to go with the Braves. Then you got the Mariners and the Rangers. Mike Fultonowicz going for the Rangers. Mariners have not named a starter, but again, the Rangers are not a very good baseball team. I know they gave the Red Sox all they could handle this week, but I'm going to go with the Mariners. Now, don't lock in this bet till they name a pitcher, but right now I'm going to go with the Mariners. It could change, but I like the Mariners. Blue Jays, Astros. Ross Stripling versus Jose Urquidy. Astros coming off a big win in the Bronx on Jose Altuve's birthday. But I'm going to go with the Jays today. Blue Jays are hitting the ball like crazy. Now, they're not at Dunedin Park in Florida. anymore in that little spring training stadium where balls are flying out left and right. But I'm going to go with the Blue Jays today. Urquidy's very good. Strip's very good. So this should be an excellent game to watch if you are a fan. Then you got the White Sox and Royals. I like the White Sox in this game, no question. Carlos Rodon is going against Keller. The Royals really let me down yesterday. They had Danny Duffy going. Duffy's been fantastic this year, 0.5 ERA, I believe, and he was just horrendous. White Sox get the win today. Then you got the Rockies and the Cardinals. It's Jack Flaherty Day. I classify Jack Flaherty as a pitcher who deserves a day named after him. I'm going to go with the Cardinals in this one. Then you got the Dodgers and the Angels. Both these teams are desperate for a win. I think the Dodgers have lost 3 of their past 11, and the Angels are on a 3 or 4 game losing streak. I wrote a preview on this game this morning, so I'm very well versed with this matchup. Julio Urias against Canning. Urias has a 2-something ERA on the season. Canning is around a 6.2 ERA. Canning has only gone 5.1 innings. That's been his best start of the year. He has no quality starts on the season. Urias is 4-0. He's undefeated, and that's saying something with the Dodgers right now because they are not hitting the ball. Surprisingly, the Dodgers still have the best offense in baseball. One of the best offenses statistically because of their surge for the first 2 weeks of the season. No question. Go with the Dodgers today. Go with the Dodgers. Then you got the Rays and the Athletics. Rich Hill going against Sean Manaea. I'm going to go with the A's in this game. I like Manaea. And then finally, Padres and Giants. Blake Snell versus DeScalfani. Scalfani's been their best pitcher, but go with the Padres. That offense really is impressive when they're cooking. And if they are cooking, the Giants are not going to be able to keep up. So that does it, guys, for today's episode of MLB Daily Picks. Make sure to subscribe to the Sports 2.0 Network. And do you agree? Let me know at Tanner Kern on Twitter, or at Tanner Kern _ on Twitter, at Tanner Kern on Instagram, and then at Sports 2.0 Network on Twitter and Instagram as well. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a great Friday, and I'll talk to you tomorrow for another episode of MLB Daily.